Hello and welcome to our presentation. This is a walkthrough to show you how to be more melodic when creating music using Genos. Now I'm using the onboard style, well in actual fact it's one of Yamaha's expansion styles called Serato Romantico, which is a lovely style. But what I'm doing is I'm adjusting the volume of the style control parts. So if I press the slider assign button here, and go to row 1, this will allow you to change the volumes. This is what we have at the moment in terms of the actual style. So let me just turn everything up a little bit so you can hear, and then start the intro. So this is the variation A, and normally at this point you would start playing. Well, I'm not. I'm actually going to go and turn all of the volume parts down, apart from rhythm 2. So this is the shaker that I'm going to start with. And then I'm going to have a quick listen and see. I want to keep that piano. So we've got the shaker drum and we've got the piano. Okay, and then on my right hand on the piano, I'm going to choose the pop ground. So that's going to get saved into registration 1. And then I'm going to bring the pad in. And that's going to get saved into registration 2. Now I haven't touched variation yet. This is simply introducing voices into the song. Now Yamaha, if you're watching, what I would love you to design is the ability so that when I go through registrations, so for example I want to bring that chord in, and so it's chord part 1. If I save that onto number 3, when I go to number 3 it will slowly then increase and bring in the guitar, and then if I decided on number 4 I wanted to bring in another phrase, there's nothing else there. But if I wanted to bring a phrase in, as I press the registration, instead of the volume just appearing, this volume of that particular section would slowly draw in, or you would have an option to, because it would make it so musical. And yeah. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm slowly adding the parts from style variation A and onto voice 1, 2 and 3. So at voice 1 now. Number 2. See what I mean about the sound dragging in? If Yamaha could do that, I would be a happy man. So number 3, we'll bring in the guitar. And then I can go to variation B. Save that at number 4. And then you get your break, and then we go to C. Bum, 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 bum. So by slowly bringing in instruments, it's like a proper arrangement. It's not just going from one style section to another. So variation 1 is alone. Okay, and then number 2 brings in the pad. Three brings in the strumming guitar, and then number 4 goes to variation B, and then the bass and the drums kick in. Or sorry, I tell a lie, it's number 5 where the drums and the bass kick in. Yep, so number 4 doesn't have the bass, but it brings the string in. So I'm slowly building up intensity to the style. And I've only got as far as variation B, and then number 5 goes to C. And of course, as we all know, D is always the all singing, all dancing. 3, 4. And of course, at this point where you have got everything coming in the left hand, I can either stick a warm pad from the synth section, so I can go to, where is it? Oh, that's why I'm in synth. Should be in pads. There we go. So page 2 should have my Spectrum pad. So got a nice sort of belly sound pad. Or if you want something just a bit more sort of simplistic, a soft pad. And again, that adds a nice level. Just change the volume on there. Okay, so for the moment, I'm just going to save that number 10. Because of course I'm building my way through the registrations. So you can carry on doing this sort of thing. So again, just sort of give you a very basic, simple idea as to how this would work. You load your style, make sure your style's playing. Okay, and then you go to slider assign and go to row 1, which gives you all your volume controls for your style. And what I do is back everything off. Okay, you always need some sort of rhythm or some sort of little thing in the background. Well, I've got the shaker here, which is part of the style, and then I've got the chord, I think it's chord 2, yeah, which is the piano, which keeps me in tempo. Yep, and then I've got the ability to play. And then variation 3 brings in the strum. Sort of stuff. So the idea being is you raise your volumes, save them into your registrations, work your way through the registration banks, and it adds a whole new level of playing, a whole new level of ideas and a new thing to listen to, because somebody just continuously playing with the style, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's always going to sound the same. So if you take some of the parts out, maybe you want to get rid of that guitar, bring in the pad, the piano, yeah. I hope you've learned something today, and I hope this has given you an idea that maybe you've not tried or not done before, but certainly with a lot of the styles you can really make a nice arrangement just by taking some of the factory parts out, because a lot of them are really, really, really busy, and they don't need to be. I mean, certainly for the first sort of opening verse of a song, I mean, you can have the bass and the drums, maybe a strumming guitar, and then away you go. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you with this and sign off. It's just a little plaything. The style is Serato Romantico 1. And it's a really nice, very, very nice rhythm, and has some really nice intro. It's a great rhythm. Okay, until next time, take care guys, and all the very best. Bye.